as I navigate the destroyed labyrinth of Dogtown towards the stash location. Conflicting currents of contemplation flood my mind. The lure of a momentary reprieve, the anticipation of a stash promised by Katya, and the echoes of Judy's presence in my thoughts form a peculiar mosaic against the backdrop of the city's chaotic rhythm. Thus, the weight of the biochip issue, a relentless specter haunting my existence, remains. In this perpetual race against time, where every gig seems a step closer to salvation or oblivion, the notion of a brief respite is a tempting mirage. As I approach the stash location, the city's ceaseless pulse serves as a reminder. The present is a fleeting luxury, and my future remains tethered to the decisions I make in the shadows. The desire to slow down, even for a fleeting moment, wars with the relentless urgency imposed by the biochip's countdown. The allure of the eddies acquired from Katya's stash is a tangible weight in my pocket, a reminder of transitory victories in the ceaseless struggle. The communique to Katya, a trace of her involvement, or at the very least, her awareness of Sovoil's pursuit of Mark Bana, adds a layer of complexity to the shadowed tapestry I navigate. Night City's secrets, like tendrils, weave themselves into every transaction and every interaction, complicating the seemingly straightforward. The upcoming mission with Reed, the need for a facial implant to seamlessly assume the identity of the Netrunners, underscores the transient nature of the roles I play. A visit to the ripperdoc becomes a ritual, a transformation to embrace yet another clandestine identity. As I steer towards the ripperdoc's den, the city's electric glow casts a dappled mosaic on my thoughts. I remain both participant and observer in this urban theater, where every move is a dance between survival and self-obliteration. Wasn't that hard?
Hello? Hello?
You Farida?
Yes, and we're closed.
Got something might interest you?
I doubt it.
Here you collect trinkets. Unification War era.
Come in.
I'm sorry I was unwelcoming. Ever since a certain space plane crashed nearby, I've had to be more cautious.
V, good to see you.
Not giving me any breathing room, huh? Trust an issue.
Just looking out. I'm here about Somi. I spent hours wrapping my head around this, putting myself in her shoes. I needed to understand what she must have been going through to resort to treason.
Trying to understand her, really? Or just looking for the key to bringing her in?
No, my aim is to save her. She's trapped, not just here and now, but going months back. Hell, actually years. I blame Myers, the sore loser. Does her damnedest to avoid it. Songbird, the Black Wall, dirty tricks meant to give her a competitive edge. It's no wonder Somi doesn't trust anyone, except maybe you, a little.
There's a prison cell prepped and waiting for her already. Somi knows that full well.
She lives to see tomorrow and every day after. That's what matters.
Myers needs her alive, sure, but forgive and forget the attempt on her life? Never.
Myers might not forgive her, but doesn't mean I can.
You forgetting? Woman tried to zero you, too.
Her hand's been forced too many times in her life. She's due compensation.
Okay. We break the chain Hansen wrapped around her neck. Then what?
We stow away somewhere safe, ask some questions, establish some common ground. Once I get the answers I'm looking for, I'll personally help her disappear. From everyone, everywhere, including Myers.
Spinning quite the yarn playing me. Fits the MO of someone who used to recruit spies for a living.
Fuck! No, just listen. I got contacts in Europe. We'll find the best clinic, put you two back together, fix what's broken. Once we have your cure in hand. But I need to help Somi first. She's lost, and I'm concerned she doesn't know what she's doing.
You don't trust her?
What I don't trust is the shit from beyond the black wall and the attendant paranoia. Both in play here, I'm afraid. She has another plan in mind. I'm damn sure of it.
Somi... She reached out. Wasn't telling the whole truth before. Wants out. Off the grid. Has it planned for right after we take down Hansen. Gonna make a run for it. Slip out of Night City.
I thank you, Vee, for your candor. This means a lot to me. I have something for you. Our best minds in DC cooked it up. Icebreaker. Silver bullet against any fortified netrunner. Farida will feed it into your system during surgery. Use that, and Somi will drop unconscious within a minute. We can't take any chances, and when she wakes up, she'll wake up at home.
You sure this soft will work? Doubt it's been tested on anyone at Songbird's level.
From what they tell me, this program can anticipate what she'll do before she even thinks to do it. By the time you cut one thread, it's already found another. A precision-guided weapon designed to evade countermeasures.
She could sense the breaker. Not talking about some run-of-the-mill runner here.
It's meta-heuristic, hyper-aggressive tech, cobbled together by a literal army of experts. If she does sense it, it won't matter. No one out there, alone, could withstand something like this.
Okay. How do I use it?
Fire it up when you're both jacked into the mainframe. At that moment, Somi's door will be wide open.
This'll turn to shit.
Who says it has to?
Don't know, man. But say you do corner her. Expect the unexpected, if you know what I mean.
There comes a time when all expectations are null and void. Right now, we're focusing on saving your lives. Talking time will come later. It's time I was on my way. I leave you in Farida's able hands. Call me once you're done here.
The sooner we begin, the sooner we finish.
Okay. No time to lose.
Tush, meet chair. Okay. Anesthesia incoming. Don't worry, it's the good stuff. Relax and submit. An ID modding implant is complicated tech, true. But the procedure is surprisingly simple.
Why run a clinic in Dogtown, of all places?
The rents are low, and I siphon as much electricity as I need.
Can't tell if you're being serious.
Start your own biz in Night City proper. Then come see me in a month. We'll compare accounts. Okay. Anesthesia is taking hold.
How many fingers am I holding up?
Oh, no, Johnny. Fuck off, please.
You missed me. Warms the cockles, truly. So tell me, what's it feel like to be a traitor?
Come on. You know this is a lose-lose clusterfuck of a sitch. I ain't here by choice.
At least you see that. Means they haven't turned you yet. Not completely. Come on, got iron in your hand. Gotta put it to someone's head. Pull the trigger. The master spy and the agent unloosed. Tragedy, comedy, or both.
Reed, I understand. But I don't get what you have against her.
Let's just say I know where they're both coming from. Survival. It's her be-all and end-all. That and she's a walking, talking nuke. The kind that keeps making mistakes, never knowing which one's gonna set her off. And Reed? Bastard and me are one and the same. If I hadn't ghosted the army, I'd have become a Reed myself. Live and die by our principles. That's the tragedy, Vee. Someone's gonna play victim to the other's good intentions. Try not to forget that when you're standing over that fucking overgrown neuro drive.
Some help you've been.
Just don't do anything either of us will regret later. Not you, not me. And don't kid yourself. Both of them need you, but neither trusts you.
All done. The facial morph implant is online. Now all you need is a behavioral imprint. And do me a favor. Don't tell me what you need this for. Might pop by if I need anything else. I can't wait.
Reed's apparent trust in Songbird grates against the discordant notes, echoing within me. The intricacies of his belief in her redemption through the Blackwall AI appear as a flimsy veil, obscuring a deeper truth. Songbird, for me, is a tangible threat, a criminal who sought her salvation in treacherous alliances. I can't embrace Reed's leniency, for to me, Songbird's actions mirror the dance with cyberpsychosis. Whether her consciousness is puppeteered by rogue AI SO or if she willingly embraces their influence, the outcome remains the same. A threat to those caught in her web. It's a stark reminder of the blurred lines in this city, where allies can become adversaries and vice versa. Reed's trust, a blind spot I cannot afford, urges me to navigate this intricate dance with caution, always questioning motives in the perpetual twilight of Night City.
Hey, procedure's a wrap.
V, I hope you're not feeling too raw post Farida's work. It's time to intercept and supplant the netrunners. Just one hiccup. Our access to Karen Exotics was cut. They must have discovered us.
Wait, seriously? So we lost them?
Not entirely. We know they were last in the city center, headed our direction. Find a vantage point near the entrance of Dogtown. You'll grab a trace on the runners as they drive to the meeting.
Reed's promises, accompanied by the experimental anti-neutronera tech, feel like familiar refrains in a symphony of manipulation. The allure of a cure for the biochip, a tantalizing carrot, is dangled once more. I've learned to navigate the labyrinth of promises and half-truths in Night City, understanding that the cost of these supposed solutions is often higher than they appear. The icebreaker tech, a tool to subdue Songbird, is a double-edged sword. It could be a genuine attempt to secure the mission, or it might be another layer in the intricate game Reed is playing. I ponder the tangled web of motivations, knowing that every move in this city is a gambit, and I must tread carefully to emerge with any semblance of agency intact. Judy's random text amid the chaos serves as a reminder of a simpler, more genuine connection. In the midst of political intrigues, corporate machinations, and the struggle against the encroaching grip of the biochip, her messages provide a momentary respite. The playful banter creates a brief oasis, a contrast to the seriousness of the impending mission. It's a welcome interlude, a reminder of something beyond the relentless pace of Night City's treacherous currents. As I assume my role as lookout, I hold on to these fragments of normalcy, understanding that they are rare and precious in the tumultuous life I lead.
No problem.